Let me ask you if you've experienced this. You work in a tech company, in a team, let's call that your home team, when suddenly a crisis arrives, right? Some customer's yelling at you, product's not coming together as it should, whatever it is. And what happens next? Well, the leaders in the company, hey, maybe that's you, form a tiger team. This is a cross-functional team. That's people from different teams pushed together to solve one focused goal as quickly as possible. The cross-functional team works with intensity and is usually highly effective at solving that problem. When they're done, the Tiger team is disbanded, they all go back to their home teams, and I guess just wait for the next crisis. I call this the crisis roller coaster. And look, there's really two ingredients to solving a crisis. Number one is you need an empowered, self-sufficient team, and number two, you need laser focus. Think about firefighters, okay? They're not blocked on dependencies, right? They've got the resources and the skills they need to deal with the crisis. So tell me, why does it take a crisis to have self-sufficient teams with clear focus? I mean, why can't you just have that all the time? Well, of course you can. If you find that your team is yo-yoing between some kind of focused emergency mode and some kind of so-called normal mode, well, that's a red flag that your so-called normal mode just isn't good enough. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, look, we can't operate in emergency mode all the time. That's a recipe for burnout. And this is where I think so many leaders are making a key mistake. They're conflating emergencies with focus. The reality is you can create focus without working 18-hour days and having a customer yell at you. It can be done. And you can work in cross-functional, self-sufficient teams all the time. Look, what this is about is thoughtful team organization that's built to minimize blockers, and a planning process that really creates focus, not 100 equal priorities. And that takes leadership. So for all you leaders out there, I created a brief survey for you, and it just helps diagnose whether you're riding the crisis roller coaster. It's a survey you can just give to your team, get feedback from them, and let them tell you what they think. If you message me, I'll give you a link to that survey and you can pass it along to your team. Until then, get off that roller coaster and create focus.